Hello everyone, welcome to the corner tonight. Tonight we're going to do something a little different. I got too much stuff sprawled out on our workbench to pick it up and put the backdrop up, so we're going to kind of wing it this way tonight. Got a little mess going on the bench tonight. Got the my 39 Ford, that was in the last video, Tobin's Dream. I got the chassis and everything sitting behind it, so everything's kind of sprawled out behind it. Along with that, got some parts over here that are kind of a, well, it might be a giveaway to what's in the box theme that where everybody's kind of guessing on right now. These parts go to the car that came out of the what's in the box from the last time that you'll all see hopefully later this week. Anyway, just kind of give you a little bit of a hint there. What I got here in front of you is the 72 Chevy pickup truck. I was always big, years ago I was big into pulling trucks and monster trucks. I've done a few pulling trucks in my time, and this is being one of them. This is probably the only one that's actually survived out of all these years. But, sorry, having a coughing fit here tonight. I got the chassis out of the Orange Blossom Special pulling truck. I've had, I don't know how many of them trucks over the years, and the chassis is pulled from one of them using two of the rear axles off of two of the different pulling trucks. Inverted it, and but like I said, I was big into pulling trucks years ago. A friend of mine in my old hometown had a pulling truck that I was always followed him for years. Ray Harker's days. Truck's name was Big Daddy's Dodge. It was an old 62 or 64 Dodge pickup truck. And then I also followed Dan Dubes. He had I want to say an 86-ish Ford F-150 short bed flare side box on it called Old Yeller. And I used to follow them guys a lot to different truck pulls and check them out and go watch them, cheer for them, whatever. And it was always cool to go down in the pits and see the trucks and such. And Big Daddy's Dodge, I used to be able to go up to a shop uptown and hang out and talk to him while he was working on his truck. That was always fun to do as a kid. Decals you might recognize off the Rampage 69 Camaro. DuPont finishes. These are off of one of Jeff Gordon's stock cars. Sponsorship decals are probably pulled out of the same car, if not, whatever I had laying around. Chrome trim that you see down the side. I do this quite often. I don't know if it's how close it is to real, but that's done with a silver Sharpie marker in a steady hand. I use these for a lot of my trim work. Don't use them all the time, but I use them stuff like this where it looks like it's been painted on versus an actual chrome trim. Kind of shows a little bit better. Oh, I'm knocking things apart. Shot the inside, just bare bones. Just getting the job done. Figure this. It's got the, well, you can see it there. This is just a piece of brass tubing across the bottom, then like a V shape. There we go. This has a bed support to hold the bed sides in place. Then the tonneau cover looks like it's, just hanging there, drooping down like most of them did. A lot of them had a soft tonneau cover on it, but they didn't have any support in the back, so it just kind of drooped in the back. Got more weight rack and fuel tank sitting in the back. The rack up front, the weight rack on the front is all built out of evergreen plastic. A lot of these weights are glued on, but there are some that one's just sitting there. I got a couple of them just sitting there that way I can kind of move it around from time to time, but same with the back. I think all these those are all glued in. I used to have a couple more up front, and they've all fallen off over the years, and just throwing them in a parts box or wherever. paint's Duplicolor paint. I couldn't tell you what it is. I know it came out of a Duplicolor rattle can. I don't know if it's like Arctic Blue or something like that. Stacks came off the old El Camino monster truck, I think. They give that. They're a nice stack for a pulling truck. Those headers were pretty common back in the day with all the pulling trucks. Those are just a short stack zoomies where you had 4 pipes, 8 pipes coming up, 4 off each bank coming up through the hood. Like a funny car would have had. Use a custom grill in the front of it. But all in all, that's about it. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of throw a video out tonight, just kind of keep something going, keep it fresh. Was going to do a how-to video tonight, or start it, but I'm trying to figure out what car I'm going to use. But I'm going to be doing a sectioning or a channeling or like a body drop type how-to next coming up. And I think I might end up using one of Jimmy's resin bodies, just because I don't have any real kit bodies laying around right now that I would want to, section or chop out. But I'll probably do it on a resin body. I've got quite a few resin bodies laying around here. Kind of nice having Jimmy close by. I can just run down, grab whatever right from the shop. Quick and easy. He's only about 20 minutes away from me. Makes it kind of easy to go pick something up from him. Do a quick little update here too, I guess. This is a Ford, the 39 Ford. I ripped the X bracing out of the center of it. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do there. A couple guys have got a couple options for me. They said they have the it's laying back here. I tried modifying this. I did find a blue one. This is actually out on my daughter's kits, but I won't go there. So if I could still get one, I still need one to kind of replace the one out of her kit. That way she's got a complete kit. But I'm borrowing it for now, for time being, and that's kind of where I'm at right now so far with it. I am going to have to widen these out. I broke the cross member in half. I'm going to have to widen them out. Put a new cross member in between them. But this is going to this is kind of getting me in the right direction of where I want to be with it. Because right now, the header's clear, the X bracing on it, which makes it a little nicer to have the extra room, although the trans isn't centered in there. That's kind of where it is right now. Just figured while we had you here, I'd do a quick little update on it. And like I say, the stuff over here, that's for the what's in the box video that you'll be seeing here Thursday night, Friday morning, whatever time I get it thrown online. Also, I did try playing around with, this is the interior out of the Revell 40 Ford. I cut the sides off, cut the kickboard off a little bit. But I'm thinking I might get lucky and be able to use that as the interior pan for what I want to do, which would then allow me to cut the wheel houses off here, and then use this for most of the floorboard throughout the back of the car. What I have to probably do is I'm going to cut this, I guess it's a fuel tank, cut this off of there, cut this off of there. Actually, this will probably get shortened up to fit the length of the body, because that'll be hanging out, that'll be about to there. So I have to cut all this back half off, and I'll cut this out of there, make just a floor pan in the back, and then figure out some way to get all this to sit down in between the frames. But I think that might give me a good starting point that I can start getting kind of somewhat of an interior into this. Right now the interior I have isn't going to work. Really not happy with it, so I'm going to probably try to rework a lot of this and fab this to where this fits inside the car. I'll probably have to notch a little bit to get it to fit down into the frame-ish. Right now the X-bracing won't allow me to drop too much down inside, so this will probably have to all sit on top of the frame rails as much as possible. But yeah, that's it. That's kind of where I'm at on that. Just figured I'd give you a quick little throw-down update on that. Just kind of let everybody know where it's at. This has been on my bench since the last, since the video I did on it. It's been sitting out here kind of putting around with it. But yeah, with that in mind, we'll cut you all loose and hope you're all having a good night. Kind of nice weather here. It's a little chilly outside tonight. All in all, not having a nice day. It's supposed to rain, I guess, but yeah, we need the rain. Could use it. But hope you all having a good night. Everyone take care and enjoy it. Enjoy what you're doing. I'll drop this in and give you a little sneak peek. That's the chassis, what's going to be coming, that you're going to be seeing here as far as the car coming out of the box. The more and more I show this, my son might be picking up on what this car is, but keep guessing. I left a couple comments out there online today. Whoops. A couple of people to guess that it was a 1960 something or other. Well, you're right. It's a 1960 something or other, but a couple of guys kind of were somewhat close. You're in the muscle car range, but you're a little outside the box yet. But with that in mind, everyone take care. We'll catch you all on Wednesday night with another video. Sorry about that. Got a sore throat going on today. But anyway, we'll catch you all later. Everyone have fun, and we'll see you on the corner. Take care. Have a good night, y'all.